Every instrument carries a story waiting to be heard.
Just close enough to cause that clash.
I'm David Lien, and this is The Instrument Makers, a YouTube series where we visit diverse instrument workshops,
Bravo.
explore the artistry and techniques of master artisans,
Nice, that was gorgeous. That was so fun.
and share the remarkable journeys and insights we discover along the way.
It does not always look like it's going well, even though it is.
In this episode, we travel to the island of Okinawa, Japan, to visit Shigeru Arakaki, a master of the Sanshin, an ubiquitous folk instrument of the area. This instrument serves as the vital midpoint of a centuries-long musical migration from the Chinese Sanshin to the Japanese shamisen. To understand how, we're exploring two vital missing links, the Okinawan Sanshin and the Gotan of Kyushu, which will feature in our next episode. Today, Arakaki-san invites us to his workshop to share his sacred craft of this family business. We'll explore how the Sanshin is considered the guitar of the Okinawan world, and investigate the claim that these instruments are so central to life here that every household has one. Finally, we'll see how Arakaki-san and his father have moved beyond tradition to actually improve the instrument's design. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and check out my website to read some behind the scenes. You can support this passion project by visiting my Ko-fi page, where you can buy merch such as stickers, sheet music, and guitar picks, and some curated and rare Japanese instruments, such as a Suzuki bowback mandolin or taishokoto.
My name is Shigeru Arakaki.
And where are we right now?
The Okinawa, the Uruma city in Okinawa.
Okay, and we are in your workshop and your store, is that right?
Yeah. My family has been making Sanshin for 47 years.
Oh, wow.
So in 1978.
Okay, and your father started this?
Yeah.
What is his name?
So Yoshimori Arakaki.
Oh, okay. Is he still making a Sanshin?
Yeah, he still make Sanshin.
Oh, wow. How old is he?
So he's 83 years old.
83 years old, and he still makes it.
About 50 years ago, my father started making Sanshin.
Okay. Yeah, why?
私の父は昔は釣り具屋さんをしていたんですけども、ある事情があって三振の製作の道に入ってきました。
He makes glue?
He sell glue at this store.
Okay.
And this glue is good for making the sanshin. To make sanshin and big money.
Oh, okay. It was just a way to make money.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Does he play?
No.
Okay.
Sa kimi wa no naka no ibara no hana ka sa yui yui urete kaereba yare hon ni hikitomeru mata hari no tsundara kamusha wa yo. Okay. さ君はの中の茨の花かさゆいゆいくれて帰ればやれ本に引き止めるまた針の積んだら神様よ。
The Sanshin, literally three strings, is the soul of Okinawa. It evolved from the Chinese Sanshin, an instrument with an ancient and mysterious history that many scholars believe originated from Central Asia or the Middle East before arriving in China. The Sanshin reached the Ryukyu Islands in the 14th century through a massive surge in maritime trade. At the time, these islands were home to the Ryukyuan people, a distinct ethnic group with their own unique cultures and languages related to Japanese. Even today, many Okinawans take immense pride in this heritage, maintaining a cultural identity that is distinct from mainland Japan. During this era in the 14th century, Okinawa was split between three rival kings in what's known as the Sun's Sun period. The Chinese Ming dynasty provided the trade wealth and diplomatic legitimacy that Okinawan leaders used to consolidate power, eventually leading to the unifying of the islands into the Ryukyu kingdom by 1429. The instrument was cemented into the culture when the Ryukyuan imperial court declared it an official royal instrument. Over the following centuries, the Sanshin began to drift away from its Chinese ancestor. While the Sanshin was loud and percussive, the Sanshin was gradually redesigned to accompany the human voice and play more gently. It became smaller, its body became more rounded, and the playing style changed. Instead of using fingernails or picks attached to fingers, players began to use a tsume, a claw-like plectrum or pick, traditionally carved from water buffalo horn, now today typically made out of wood. The Sanshin's journey didn't end in Okinawa. Through trade, it traveled north to the Kyushu Islands. There, commoners who couldn't afford or find exotic snakeskin built their versions entirely out of wood, creating the gotan, which I'll cover in my next video. Eventually, the instrument reached Japan's main island, Honshu, entering through the bustling port of Sakai, near the old capital Kyoto. Because python skin was difficult to find in mainland Japan, they turned to more available materials, historically using dog or cat skin, and eventually, and now, synthetic materials. This evolved into the shamisen, now one of Japan's most iconic musical symbols.
Our Sanshin is unique in the way the stretching the snake skin. It is called kyokabari. Kyokabari, the meaning reinforced the stretching.
Oh, okay.
Which is a method of stretching the snake skin on top of synthetic fibers and has a nice tone and is widely used in the Sanshin industry.
So is this real snake skin right now?
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. Where do you get your snakes?
From Vietnam.
Vietnam?
Yeah.
Wow. Like snake farm?
Snake farm, python farm
Oh,
in
okay.
Vietnam. Import.
Okay. Oh, wow. Ooh. Oh, this is scary. This is one big snake. Wow. Oh, this feels good. Why do they use snake skin?
Because snake skin is easy to stretch.
Easy to stretch. Oh, okay, okay.
I grew up watching my father and older brother make Sanshin from a young age. I was fascinated by their techniques of making Sanshin.
I know one thing that you have new is you have these new types of pegs.
Yeah, it is called karakui.
Karakui.
Our Sanshin's karakui is easy to tuning.
Why? So this is easier to tune. Huh. Did your father invented this?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
This is ebony.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is heavy.
Heavy.
This is very heavy. Oh, wow. Okay.
This come from Philippines.
From the Philippines. Okay. To make this shape here, to cut it, do you use electric saw?
Yeah.
You use an electric saw for this. Oh, okay.
The paint.
You paint.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6 at the end there. They stretch the skin real tight. Okay.
Stretch.
So you stretch this over. Oh, I see. All right, and then you glue it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is this made out of one piece? Oh no, this is 2 pieces. No, 3. How many? 4 pieces of wood.
4 pieces.
4 pieces of wood. Is there a certain pattern that you want to have on the skin?
The pattern.
Yeah.
This upside down. Okay.
Oh, okay. Why? Oh, I see. Okay. So you see, there's different shapes of this, and The scales only go one direction. So there is a upside down and there is a... Oh, I see. Which one's better? Is this better or is this better?
Depends on the customer's choice.
What part of the making process do you like the most?
I like carving this,
You like carving the
but
wood?
important the stretching the snake skin is important.
That's very dirty.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
As we met, I learned so much more about the Sanshin, such as how Sanshin makers traditionally used local ebony woods for building, but now Shigeru is worried about the depleting reserves of these local ebony forests, and now needing to rely on imported woods from places such as the Philippines. Interestingly, contrary to what I previously assumed, historically the snakeskin of the Sanshin has always been imported from Southeast Asia, and not from any local snakes. Of course, having real snakeskin makes it difficult to export sometimes. Mine, for example, is fake snakeskin.
All right. Is this finished?
No,
Oh, and you still have to do this part here.
yeah.
Do you do this part outside as well?
yeah. Please come. Okay.
Okay. He has a nice little corner just for this.
And besides his family's innovations of making this reinforced snakeskin consisting of a layer of snakeskin over a synthetic skin, his father also invented a type of tuning peg called karakui that is threaded like a screw, which makes it easier to tune, especially for beginners, and it stays in tune more consistently. Another recent innovation was a tensioning system inside of the Sanshin that allows the Sanshin intensity sound to be adjusted even after the instrument is covered. He also explained that how long it takes to build a Sanshin depends on the grade classification. The beginner models can take only 1 to 2 weeks to make, the intermediate models take 3 to 4 months, and the advanced models can take 1 to 2 years to make, and it uses thoroughly dried and high quality wood and materials.
This
Yeah.
is the only machine.
Only machine.
Wow. Look at that. They have it.
Shigeru has his own children, but although the Sanshin making is a family business, they unfortunately are not interested in continuing the family Sanshin business. But Shigeru is hopeful that his potential future grandchildren might be interested. This lack of interest from the younger generation to make instruments is a worrying trend for Okinawans. This automated Sanshin skin tensioning machine was made by a group of students from the local Okinawa Polytechnic College. As it applies force to tighten the skin, it measures the frequency and adjusts as needed. In 15 minutes, the skin can be adjusted to perfection.
Very suspenseful. So this holds it in place and it pushes it down.
So instead of stretching over the wood, this one pushes the wood through the skin, it sounds like.
Top.
Tap.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You
Yeah.
can hear the frequency of it. What frequency do you want?
About 800.
So right now it's 600. It's just a stick on the bottom that just hits it. I can try this one?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
This is Okinawan scale.
Yeah.
One thing that I also explored while visiting Okinawa was the Kankara Sanshin, literally meaning Sanshin made from a can. This instrument emerged during the aftermath of the incredibly destructive World War II Battle of Okinawa. With resources limited and many instruments destroyed, the locals began creating these inexpensive Sanshin made from all of the discarded cans left from the American military for the body, and using parachute cords and telephone wires for the strings. And to this day is a fun and inexpensive alternative. I created a short video where I got to make my own. It didn't go well. To see what happened, check it out on my channel.
Then up, up. Good friend.
This has clothing. This snake is naked, no clothes.
No clothes.
No clothes.
No.
Why does this exist? Why do we have this?
So to
Okay.
wrapping this body.
So you wrap it in the body. Does it sound different or no?
Like this.
Oh yes, that over there.
It is called Tiga.
Tiga.
Tiga. はい。いらっしゃいませ。はい。Tiga.
This man knows exactly what he wants. He's like, one tiga. We just explained what a tiga was. He's like, one tiga, please. See? And then off we go. That's all we needed. That's all how all transactions should be. You walk in, this, here,
Cash in hand.
done.
Out.
Yep. Off we
That
go.
was it. A man's already gone.
Is this someone you know? So are the prices the same or are they different?
Different.
Different
This
prices.
is the beginner for beginner.
These are for
This
beginners.
is the artificial
Oh, this is artificial. Yeah.
print.
Of course. Yeah.
This is the Kyoka body. Kyoka body reinforced stretch the skin and
Okay.
double layer.
Oh, okay. Double layer.
The Sanshin is the most ubiquitous instrument of the Ryukyu Islands, much like the guitar is to the Western culture. One Yamaha study suggested that 2/3 of households in Okinawa own at least one Sanshin. However, the traditional craft is at a crossroads. Globalization has flooded the market with cheaper, mass-produced imports that now account for roughly 70% of all Sanshin sales. Authentic makers in Okinawa are also facing a resource crisis. The prized Okinawan ebony wood is nearly extinct, and python skin faces strict international trade regulations. The human element is also fading. According to the Sanshin Craftsmen's Cooperative, there are only about 29 true master workshops left in Okinawa. Despite these challenges, Arakaki-san remains optimistic. He sees a new generation of musicians breathing life into the tradition, blending the ancient soul of the Sanshin with modern sounds.
The Sanshin is an essential instrument in traditional Okinawa performing arts and folk song. Interest in the Sanshin is growing among the younger people through activities.
Yeah.
A wide range of customers purchase our Sanshin, including local musicians, tourists, and collectors in Okinawa. Sanshin making is a traditional Okinawan culture and that should be passed on to the future. I would like to continue to convey the charm of Sanshin so that more young people will want to carry on the tradition.
My time with Shigeru Arakaki gave me a profound appreciation for both the Sanshin and the resilience of Okinawan culture. It was incredible to see how he honors the traditional craft while introducing innovations that ensure these instruments and the skills to build them survive for the next generation. If you're interested in this instrument, check out his website. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode where we'll head north to explore the Gotan, a unique evolution of the Sanshin found on the island of Kyushu.